Hello, this is Sam Lee. Nice to meet you. Today, I'd like to do my Tom project, Andrew's company shareholders presentation today. Uh, Andrew, okay, and we're gonna move on to next page. This is the agenda. Uh, the overview, a strategy, and an analysis, and a result, and a recommendation, and a finish. And it's gonna be all that contents I'm gonna present to you today. So overview, propose to highlight the problems with Andrew's company today over round 0 to round 6, the final round, what we did. And I focus on the Andrew's company current financial condition and the end of the result. And the business wasn't really success. I'd like to know why I failed this business model. I run this Andrew's company. I really want to know, and I will give some answer afterward. Uh, Andrew got become very financial difficulties. Recommendation for the future development of Andrew's company. And the next strategy. And this is the two segments, low tech and high tech, the segments, the products we like to, produce. We aim to, actually this is originally start, the area, and it will like to go. This is low tech and high tech, and his alternate way goes to his size and performance. The low tech, doesn't really care the size, performance, such, but they really care about the cost of the price, the tag, right? But the high tech segment is a different story again. This is for the performance, the size, the smaller size better and higher performance better, right? And performance and size to customize the customers. So this is the strategy R&D I did. We gotta focus the performance, size, and a MTBF, mean time between failures. So yes. And the next strategy, marketing. So this is a pricing strategy related to the sale, the awareness of the customer accessibility for investing, to promote the budget and to sales budgets so people know about, right? People's if they don't know anything about the products or name, they couldn't buy anything. So this is the kind of the strategy on marketing, the forecast of upcoming years, the sales. We kind of the change the benchmark predictions, and plus the you know the market demands. And the next slide is strategy, production, and HR. So we will see here the schedule, how much, how many products you want to produce on this year and upcoming year. And the capacity, this is for the facility you want to upgrade, or, more produce the shift only, or, if you want to produce a lot on that schedule, but the capacity is not there, they will reductantly, like the second, shift to production will be going high. That means bring the labor cost is higher. And this is automation rating. This is automation. That means less people use for making the new product. So as automate goes through, the automation is going ahead, that brings the cost of the labor is cutting down. But you gotta know about the automation. The upfront cost is a lot. This is one of my failure because I actually automation a lot than what I actually have the cash flow. So we will talk about later. And about the HR, the staffing. Invest the like put the money on to recruiting the new staff and training the people so they will get a better production. As you know better, you will get a better result. This is a kind of given, isn't it? Yes. So next page is strategy finance, like a control long term and current debts in stock and a retain owning for making a perfect leverage, right? And you also adjust the AR lag and AP lag to utilize the better cash flow. Okay, my hand is a little get tired hanging to my phone, but it continues to go. Strategy TQM, this is quality, right? You gotta make sure enter the CPI and a GIT, or that will prove the approach to long-term success through the customer satisfactions, right? Improving the process and culture of a company. So this is important for the product of quality. And the next is agenda is analysis. And we will actually see, this is actually the first round zero. This is the initial what we have. The cash, it's not too bad. It's still low, but as first company, like don't much have money on, right? So this is good still, the equity is good, like operation will a little bit cost, but cash flow wise is okay. So cash is good. And you will actually see net margin 45, 56, reasonable in sales. Just start beginning 4,800, like it's okay. The next slide is the final condition of Andrew's company round 6. This is what I'm talking about. This is not what I actually like to show you my stockholders, but we need to know where we are now. We will make compromise and to make a better company. So I need to talk about this. Yes, and the cash, zero. I use the money all gone to invest, like different things. So yeah, like and accumulate like depreciation is is bad, and operation is actually I put it too much money in the facility. I think that's the one of factor to fail this business. But I got like a finance, like it's not too bad, but the cash is zero. And the sales actually, we started like about 40,000, like a 40,800, but now it's cut down. Net margin is negative. So this is, I consider, this is number, and that number is important. This is actually beginning the segment, the growth, the rate. This is generally speaking, low tech and going 10% every year. And a high tech goes to 20% is going, every year. That's expected. It should be. But I didn't. Okay. And round zero, the industry perceptual map. This is what we were talking about earlier, and I want to go this direction. As low tech and high tech, there are difference, right? And this is low tech. We were started like 6.4, performance size of 13.6, and high tech is performance of 6.4, size 13.6. And each year the segment, this is the drift, what we are actually looking the rate. I found out after, if I wish, I know this is earlier, I might apply it a bit better. So this is the performance, like a positive 5 and a size is a negative 5. Like performance is a bigger numbers, like higher production, performing in the product. But the size is smaller. You talk about the cell phone. I'm just holding now, but like getting smaller size is nowadays is getting bigger the size. But like it's all perception of the condition of the products and the market demands. The high tech is a zero point 0.7 positive, negative zero point 0.7, the size wise. This is a draft rate. And round one, industry, the perceptual map. This is the industry was to go. This is the Andrew here. It's not bad. There's the potential there. I know actual wasn't there though, but the potential is low tech, high tech, is all, there's the potential. I'm thinking I invested the facility that brings the potential is going high. Here we go. Yeah, like from the beginning, I didn't know the perceptual that change, right? So I didn't actually change in this round because I didn't know about it, right? Yeah, like I actually didn't any invest on the high tech until round three. This is one of my, like failure, such. This is segment center each rounds. This is wants to go. You see low tech performance, low tech size, which is indicate this line and this line. Come toward to, it's very nice and straight. And high tech, it kind of cross over, right? This is what we like to see. But where I am, here, you see? Can you see? Like, like this is not what I want to see. But this is what I've been through, like round 0 to round 6. You actually notice here, nothing done. That's the fault. That's the bad things. I should invest earlier for the high tech, so as it goes around, it will makes a better result and a better, production even. I didn't even invest in anything, so how you make the products out of it, and that brings any money that comes from, right? So that's the biggest my failure there. I can't really say mistake because I didn't know, right? So this is a failure. So this is a agenda result. This is the final result what I have. Okay, this is you see, like all S is a negative 32.1, and contribution margin is 11.2. Compared to other company, I'm really bad. ROE negative 357.5%. Like that's not good. Profit is negative. Yeah, this is Andrew, my company, but not good. Yeah, business fail. This is the result I have, but I need to learn from it, right? I'm learning. So this is like why fail the business on following round 0 to 6. It's a new, this is CAPSIM, it is the CAPSIM program is really new to me, and I didn't really know about. Make the phone call to the office a few times to talk about how to do it, So lack of idea to start making a business. As I said earlier, perceptual map, I know about there is, but I don't know how to utilize. But now I understand how that actually mechanism work for it. It's low-tech segment and high-tech segment. Okay, lack of understanding the perceptual map, that's what I just mentioned, apply to the low-tech, high-tech segment. Invested to facility, I invested a lot on facility at the beginning, even without any, research and development such. But the research and development wasn't sufficient invested at the beginning of the rounds. Yeah, that was my failure. The first button were wrong and affected to